up, Killas? It is your final girl, Mel, and this is my Killer Podcast, and today we are going to be doing something fun and new. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new here, I am not only on YouTube, I am also on Instagram, Letterboxd, TikTok, Patreon. I have a Discord group called The Movie Room, and I have memberships on my channel now. So if you click that join button below, you can become a Killer crew member of this very channel, and it comes with its own set of delightful perks. One thing I did learn as of recently that may be a good tidbit for you iPhone users is if you open up the YouTube app on your iPhone, the join button will not be there for some reason. Here's a picture of what it would look like for you. However, if you go to the YouTube website on your phone, you should be able to join there. Why is that a thing? I don't know. For you Android users, you don't have to worry about it because it will show up for you kind of like this. So if you are wanting to become a channel member, those are some things that you might need to think about. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get into what we are going to be talking about today and why this huge box is interrupting my screen. We are going to be doing a new segment on the channel called Killer Finds. Normally, at the end of the month, I wrap up everything in one video and I call it the movie collection update, but really, that should just be for movies. I shouldn't be showing all the other stuff in there. We are going to be doing a different segment called Killer Finds where I'm going to be showing everything else that I found that I thought would be cool and maybe you guys might like to see. Kill the comments below and let me know if you dig any of this stuff or you just don't really care, because that would be excellent information for moi. All right, starting off, I do want to show off a few books that I got from these creepy guys. Thank you so much for sending these over. I am collecting the Fear Street collection, and I'm always looking for first presses of these books. So if anybody has any of these and you want to get a hold of me, I might be interested in some of them. I do have a good selection already, but if I don't have them and you do and you're willing to sell them, let me know. Next up is another book, and I want to give a shout out to Tim Talks Talkies because he alerted me of this one, but it is the Steve Martin book. And what's important about this one is you were able to get your hands on it signed. Here is that signature. I am a huge Steve Martin fan, so this was a absolute necessity pickup for me. The only thing that I was a little confused about is it didn't come with a certificate of authenticity. I thought maybe it would. I don't know if that was something extra I was supposed to click on. I do wish I would have gotten that, but this is an interesting book because it's not like a biography in a normal fashion. It's like a lot of illustrations and comic strips and stuff like that, which I guess kind of goes along with Steve Martin's personality. And next up, I'm gonna get into some more, not necessarily bookies, but you guys know me, I like to hit the comic book shop. So I did pick up some comics. Super excited to find this one. Silent Night, Deadly Night, which seems oddly appropriate for this time of year, but it is also a first issue, so there should be more of these to come. I guess I can't really show you the back, but maybe I'll open it. So I thought this was super cool find. I have not read it yet, I just got it yesterday. So any of you comic book fans out there, just know that this could be a new series coming. Then I found Stuff of Nightmares, which I did not know that this was a thing, but I'm so glad that we went into the comic book shop that day because Stuff of Nightmares is actually an R.L. Stine comic series. It's a limited series to 4 comic books. There's 3 out right now. I couldn't find the original cover A, so I picked up this cover for the first one. Normally I like to get the original covers and then I just stick with those, but this is a variant, which I do kind of like this though because it looks like, you know, his Fear Street books a little bit. Here's number 2. So this is what the original artwork of the first one would probably look similar to. And then this is number 3. So these are pretty cool. It's an R.L. Stine series. I'm super excited to read them. I'm not going to read them until I get my hands on the 4th one, which will probably drop maybe next month, I would assume. And I'm still going to look out for the original artwork for the first one and then maybe sell this one later if it's worth anything. I did pick up some techie things. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing some techie things, but if I haven't alluded to already, I am going to be moving. Not moving homes, but moving sets. So as you guys know, I'm in the garage right now. I'm planning on moving inside into the spare bedroom, and it is being fixed up as we speak. We did have a little hiccup yesterday with the carpet, and that was a really bummer deal because I was hoping to start moving stuff in there yesterday, and that didn't happen. I did pick up this Vivitar desk lamp. It has a cell phone holder and also a light. I thought maybe that this would be good because my setup for my cell phone right now is it's basically just on a stand of sorts, and then that stand is sitting on something, and my face is being lit by the garage lights, and that works because there's a lot of them and they're all white lights. But when I move into the house, I'm not gonna have all the light that I do out here, so I thought maybe this would be worth it, and it was hella cheap. It was like $9, $10 at Walmart, so I don't know, we'll see. It may just be a cheap piece of crap, but then I'm not gonna feel bad about it because I didn't pay very much for it. I also picked up some of these Monster LED light strips. You guys know that these are all the rage with the gamer kids behind TVs and all the things. So I picked up these. I wanted the Govee ones, but my store only had one Govee, so I picked up the Monster ones. Mainly because you can fit up to 30 different lights on one remote. So even though I have these two and they both come with remotes of their very own, I should be able to hook both of these up to the one remote and then control all the lights that way. I am planning on using these in the new room. Hopefully the plan with the new room is that you won't just see this background all the time. I'll be able to record in different spots of the room is the plan. So I'll probably do a separate video doing the actual install of these so you guys can see how all of that pans out. Look forward to that. And last but very not least, this is my favorite pickup of all time. It is in this. It is in this box. What's in the box? Well, let's check it out. Yes, that is right, guys. I did get a critter. If you had watched my homie Born to Be Rad's channel, he got a similar critter from the same place, but he got the My Pet Monster critter, whereas I opted for one of the original looking ones, and here he is. I don't know about you guys, but I am all about originals. I'll probably get another one that's a little more fun, but I wanted an original looking one first. Let's comb his hair. You guys want a little hair combing ASMR? How cute is he though? So I will do a little run through of the Instagram profile over here. It is done by Skags of the Living Dead. His name is Mike. He was very nice. So we found out about him dropping these little guys, the Rad Pack and I did, and we all were super excited about it. Of course, Born to Be Rad picked up his, and then I was late to the game. I dicked off a little too long. I was trying to decide which one I wanted, and then they all sold out. I was still able to get my hands on one though, so thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you greatly because this is amazing. He does all of his own forms for the hands and the feet and the face, and he paints them all. So this whole thing is handcrafted. Look at those eyes, yo. This is part of the reason why I wanted one of the originals, because those eyes, they're terrifying. He is a true artist. He does a ton of other things. You have to really watch his Instagram, and he'll let you know when he's about to drop things on his website for you to be able to pre-order. So definitely y'all go over to Instagram and give him a follow. He has some really cool reels on his Instagram and images of these types of things. I didn't realize this last drop, he dropped 3 different ones, but he has been making these for a very long time, and if you check out his Instagram, there are so many different variants of this guy that he has made, and I want my hands on every single one of them. But for now, I have this guy. He is amazing, and I love him so very much. He wasn't cheap, but he also wasn't that expensive either. He was actually a lot less than I thought he was gonna be, considering the amount of hand craftsmanship that went into him and the amount of paint and detail that you can see in his hands and in his feet and his face. And then there is some paint in the hair as well. He does come out of the box a little matted, so I grabbed my brush and we're gonna make him look a little cool here. What do you think? This is probably one of my first real movie props in the collection. I do have some Funko Pops, and I bought some things from Spirit Halloween, like the Killer Clown gun and that kind of thing, but like a true handcrafted prop. This is definitely the first one in my collection, and I highly recommend you guys checking out Mike Skaggs' stuff on Instagram. I will link his Instagram below so you can yog over there. He's got some pretty cool stuff, and he's a very talented man. So that is it. That is all I have for you for killer finds. I hope you guys found this to be interesting, and let me know in the comments below if you guys go and pick up any of these things of your very own. I definitely should not have brushed. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you would like to help support me and my channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and kill that bell for your girl. And share me with your friends if they'd be interested in seeing any of this stuff. If you guys would like to go above and beyond, y'all go on over to my Patreon and see what's crapping over there. They are getting more in-depth behind the scenes on the room remodel. So if that interests you, go check it out. Kill that join button below and become a Killer Crew member of the channel. And until next time, have a killer day. Peace.